Back to child protection now, and the government's inquiry held its first public hearing in Geelong this week. Amongst the submissions are calls for a total overhaul of the Department of Human Services, including out-of-home care like residential units. It's almost impossible to film life inside those units, but a unique theatre performance gives a taste of what it's like. This is the closest many will come to experiencing life inside a residential care unit.
Your home is a residential unit.
A residential unit could never be a home, for Christ's sake. A place where you're locked in, have to ask for everything, including a glass of water, could never be a home.
This play, called Who Owns Me Today, performed by High Water Theatre, tells the stories of young people in state care.
Most of the actors have experienced out-of-home care, and that could be in a resi, in a refuge, being homeless. And they bring all of that energy and really gutsy understanding. They also understand that they are a voice for lots and lots.
I mean, every time I'm told there's a new kid, all I think is great. Are you a flutter or a pirate?
Come on, that only happened
You're going to
once.
smash the house down.
Here we go.
These confronting scenes, based on real-life experiences, are performed as Victoria's child protection system comes under the spotlight in an inquiry sitting in Geelong this week.
We won't be avoiding the hard issues, I can assure you, and I don't think the government wants us to either.
Victoria's peak child welfare body has told the inquiry the Department of Human Services is conflicted due to its multiple roles, and an independent office should take on guardianship of vulnerable children. High Water's audiences this week have included DHS staff.
We're on the teachers and we're on the workers' side. The way that things are set up doesn't really work for them either. It's impossible for people to work within the constraints often of what they're working in. They can't get the outcomes that they're asked to get to because it's a setup from where to go.
The pregnancy is going to happen after the motherless children.
Earlier this year, the case of a 12-year-old girl falling pregnant while in state care caused outrage in the broader community and struck a chord with others.
The thing is you have this great picture of how you think things are going to be. I'll have a great family to make up for the crappy one that I got landed with. My baby will be so cute.
It's an experience Felicia Mitchell knows well.
I am a young mum. I have a child of my own. Oh, it's still bloody tough. I think the toughest thing is because I don't have that supporting relationship with mum. So she's not there. Mum's not there. My dad's over in Perth, you know. Yeah, so it was bloody tough, actually. I don't think I was quite ready to become a mum now that I look back on it.
Felicia Mitchell is now a university student. She says High Water Theatre has been her only support.
I had no support until Cara took me in. They took me in halfway through my pregnancy and they were great. They gave me heaps of support. But then I went and turned 18 and the system stopped funding me. I had to declare myself homeless just to get transitional housing.
That's what the not-for-profit organisation Cara wants to change.
Once young people are 18, there's actually no funding that's attached to them. The system doesn't support them beyond the age of 18, and that's very problematic when kids are planning to leave care because there's not a lot of housing options for them.
Our little girl here, she's our drug-affected baby.
Cara runs 3 houses offering live-in programs for young pregnant women in state care. Like High Water Theatre, it credits its success to intensive support.
We never call it a unit, it's always a home. We have that consistent care. We don't work on shifts. We work on a house parent here.
You gotta throw it to Mummy.
Paige de GRAAF was 15 years old when she had her son.
I've been in DHS since I was 13. I've been in foster care. I came to Cara when I gave birth to my son. I come straight from hospital. You ready?
Yes.
Oh, Kelly.
This young mum had accommodation when she left care, but others and their children don't.
It's very hard. It's very hard to be by yourself. I did have other support, but behind all that, it's very hard.
To have all of those intense supports in place and then there's suddenly nothing for them and no options out there, it's actually heartbreaking to watch them. And it's really, really distressing because for them the biggest issue is that if they become homeless, that after all their hard work they can actually lose the care of their baby because they're homeless. It just seems crazy.
All you kids, you come to me, saying I've been bashed again, you raped me.
It's something ROBYN de VIRGILIO hopes the government will take note of in its review of child protection.
Tomorrow just might be a different day.
The life that I didn't have, I want to give him. Just to be self-sufficient, you know, just to be able to do things on my own. Oh gosh, I'm getting all emotional now. Just to be able to rely on myself.
All those streets were playing adult roles, playing mother, father, vixen, victim. We're all just motherless children. We're all motherless children. We're just motherless children.
And High Water Theatre will perform Who Owns Me Today in Wodonga next week.